Hello guys, Wilsonbox here, and in this video we are talking about some news for Dragonheir Silent Gods and also some questions for the future of this game. So Dragonheir does these questions and answers every often now, and they've been collecting some data, some feedback from the content creators and all the community from this game, and we have something new. So in here they are talking about they introduced this new collaboration where you could get Elminster, the new Dragonheir Dungeons and Dragons collaboration, and they are talking about this new hero interface that probably everyone noticed. So now when you go to a hero, you have this icon here. If you didn't try it yet, you're gonna have this yellow sign here. So when you click it, you have some more information. This is new, was one of the last big updates they did, and each hero you can get much more information. It says what is the recommended element, the condition where it works better, the recommended set, recommended artifact, also some recommended lineups. I think this one is not very useful because usually the recommended one it's full of legendaries, so it's not helpful. As you guys can see on this one, I only have 2 heroes. And also some comments, and this is really nice. If you do a comment about the hero, you get 10 Wyrmro. But let's try to do some helpful comments on these heroes to help all the community of Dragonheir Silent Gods. Then they added the page, okay, for the lineups. So when you go here, up here, now you can check all your lineups on here on this screen. Before this was not possible, and then you can cycle between all of them and check all the equipments you have and everything else. Now you can also create some tabs, until 10 tabs, it's like a collection feature where you can add your favorite heroes. So basically you can press here on the star, create a category, like this one is Ice Blast, you save it, and then you can add all your heroes you want to this category. So this was some of the updates they did, some things they added to this game, and now we have some answers to questions from the players and developers. So one of them is, I hope I get to learn more about how to develop my heroes directly in the game. So basically the answer to this, it's this. We are talking about these new features that you can access and learn more about your heroes as well. And you also can check the comments and ratings for each hero. I hope players can borrow heroes from their friends to participate in events or play special stages. So this is something you can find in much other games, like especially gacha games, where when you find like a very hard stage or something like that, you can use one of the best characters from one of your friends, and that's very useful. Sometimes we struggle to do those stages, and in other games you can find this feature. It's very helpful, and with that feature you can do that stage at least once, so will be very helpful. And they say here, this is the answer, that it's a great idea, it's a common feature in other games, and they are developing that feature in this game and also other social features. So stay tuned to our updates and announcements. So we have until 22nd for some more updates for this new season, so hopefully we can get this in the new season. The big problems is about Famander. Famander is not very balanced. Okay, so we reached to 180. I struggled on some of these stages, like 154, 151, 71, 176 was the worst for me, and then you reach 180 and to the big boss. And it's not that hard. Everyone can do it at the first try. After doing all these so much hard stages, then it feels like 180. It's really easy, and it's not supposed to be like that. It's supposedly to be harder and harder, than not like finding a stage on 154 that is really hard. Then you go like every stage from then is really easy, and then you get stuck in another stage. It's supposed to be more balanced, and also we can find some more information here, and also they say the higher floors of the arena are designed to challenge hardcore players to come with better strategies, so it's normal the casual players will find them more difficult. they received this feedback. It's something all the content creators have been reporting to them, because this is one of the ways for free-to players to get legendary artifacts. So it does make sense to be so much hard. Of course, for pay-to-win players, if they are investing some money on this game and getting more legendary characters, especially when they have inspiration, they will have strong teams, so they already have a bigger chance to get legendary artifacts, because they have higher chance to get legendary heroes. So it doesn't make sense to make it even easier for the people paying to get those legendary artifacts. I think these modes, they should be more accessible for free-to players, because it's a really good way for them to get more interest on the game and get free legendary artifacts. Then I hope to see recommended lineups when playing a boss challenge. There's a filter to show only the heroes I own. So when you go to the recommended lineups, it shows the recommended lineups, but most of the times it shows heroes that you don't have, so it's not very helpful. So they're gonna try to add the feature to this, so you can only see the lineups with heroes that you have. Then the information interface, I can only see what time a boss skill will be recharged and not which skill the boss will use first. I have to see more useful information about the bosses. So they say they will optimize and upgrade that interface, and you can now learn more about the gameplay, content feed information, interface. Additionally, I've added tips and hits to the deployment interface and defeat page, helping you understand you can better tackle the bosses. So after you've been defeated by a boss or a dungeon, or in a dungeon, now you can get more information and more help to improve and be able to do that stage. Then I hope the game can tell more specifically about how can I participate in an event or obtain rewards. So this specifically to the Reunion in Spring event, because there is a lot of players complaining, there is a lot of questions about this event. So how can I get these Elliolite dices? I'm inviting some of my friends that meet these requirements, and this is not working. So they're gonna try to improve, because sometimes for these events the information is not very clarified, and we don't really understand what we should do to be able to meet the requirements and get the rewards they are talking about, in this case the Elliolite dices. This is something they're gonna say, they are saying they are going to improve. Then I hope to be able to obtain more multiplayer challenge tickets from events, and they're gonna adjust these event rewards. So now the only way you could get those event rewards was with the events. Yeah, so every 4 days for a new event they will have some multiplier challenge tickets. So they're gonna adjust this, and maybe we can get more of these multiplier challenge tickets, which is very helpful, especially with the Goblin Lair. Everyone knows we do Goblin Lair thousands and thousands of times. It's very frustrating sometimes that we need to repeat it over and over again, and we can't really play the game. We just let the mobile playing it for us and just farm it forever. So with the multiplier challenge tickets it takes much less time, and it's very helpful. So basically this was the feedback we have for now. We don't have much more information about the Season 3. We got these updates, and we had some spoils of images of a new character that I can show you guys. So yeah, we found this one on the Reddit. It looks like a new character they're gonna bring in Season 2, but this is like a leak or a sneak peek, newer design sneak peek from Dragonheir Silent Gods. And we can see it's Fenja, it's a Frost character, and it looks like a support. Yeah, it's a support unit, and it looks really nice. The design looks really cool. It got like a ghost behind it, and probably use the ghost to cast all these skills. And this aura, probably it's like an enlightenment aura. This should be a legendary character, and it looks really nice. And basically that's the only leak we have more about Season 3. We hope you can get something more and more information about Season 3, because everyone is a little bit upset because they need to wait so much time until 22nd without nothing new to do. They stopped the events, they gave some more PvP tickets, so the only thing we can do now is Fame Under if you have not done it, Valor of Trials if you have not done it, and basically if you've done those things, it's just PvP until 22nd, and maybe do some tests and try new comps, guys. So I hope this video was very helpful to everyone. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to press that subscribe button if you like this content. Thanks for watching and see you next time.